Okay, so in this video, our main goal will be to beat the Godskin Duo and get another ancient somber stone so we can upgrade our Dark Moon Greatsword to +10 so we can use it later. In this area, if you want to beat him, make sure you stay up here and so you can beat him one by one. I end up going down, which was a bad idea. It almost got me killed. So this is the best strategy. Just kill him from here. You can also use your buff and you'll do more damage. Yeah, they just chase me down, order me. I got pretty lucky here. Or maybe it was skill. And if you don't want to beat him, you can just run to the side of Grace, which is coming up ahead. I probably should have done the buff before I started fighting them. That way they died faster. After this side of Grace, there's gonna be a dragon, and we're gonna beat it. But you don't have to. Yeah, you can skip it if you want. He does drop an ancient dragon smithing stone, which is for the regular weapons. For this one, we can try to do Comet Azure. And then, if that doesn't work, like it didn't for me, you can just switch off to the Rock Sling, and you can even put the Gravity Staff to boost Gravity Magic. Good thing about beating him Then he drops some souls or runes to help us get to the next level. And after this, we just go to the side of grace, and we can level up there. We do want to get to at least 55 vigor. That way we have more health for the coming up bosses. Then here we can drink our buff. That way we can beat these guys faster. And you want to beat these guys because they will chase you. And the best route to go this way and just kill these guys as you go. And since we have this armor piece, this guy can't hear us and neither can the next guy. So we can just run up to them. And then over here, we're gonna turn left. And there's quite a bit of enemies. You could just run through. You don't even have to pick up this item. But there's spells, incantations that could be useful for some builds. And if you're lucky, you can rest. Sometimes this happens, so just rest again. And there's another ball bearing. That way you can level up weapons later. And here I mistime my jump and I just fall. So we'll try that again. Just pick up the runes. And you can grab this one or skip it. This arrows, I don't know why I always pick them up. It's like a force of habit now. And make sure you pick up this one. It saves you quite a bit of runes, especially if you're upgrading different weapons. And here, we're just gonna run through and jump into the boss arena, but we're not gonna go towards the boss. We're actually gonna stick to the right so the boss doesn't get summoned. And then we're gonna get a side of grace. That way it's easier to come back and fight the boss in case you die. I did realize that I didn't do the volcano manor, so the NPC that we worked on earlier, it's not here yet. But I did come up with a different strategy to beat this boss. We were gonna use the sleeping pots because they're very weak to it, especially the first time. And if you do beat the volcano manor first, the NPC will be right here and you can summon him. But I think it's easier this way. You can actually throw the sleeping pots where they're gonna get summoned, and usually they both fall asleep. I hella missed that one. But yeah, make sure you get them to fall asleep kind of close together. And here, I actually should have done it on the other side, but you have plenty of time to do this. And if you do it on the other side, where you're attacking the skinny guy first, you can actually aim at this guy and you can hit them both without having to stop like I did. And it will, like, sometimes kill them completely, and sometimes I'll just leave a little bit of health. But as a backup, we can just summon a mimic and just do spells. Usually the Night Comet works best against these guys because they do try to dodge all the other spells. And this one goes through both of them, so if they're lined up, you can hit them both at the same time. If you have the gold picklefoot, you could have also used it here for the extra runes, which I forgot to do. And here we're gonna level up some health and some intelligence. I was thinking of doing mine, but I think health would be more beneficial. Then we're gonna proceed to a different area within here. Um, we're gonna get closer to another main story boss. And here, if you wait till this guy comes back and jump past him, since we have the armor, they won't hear it. And we'll just keep going. The dogs sometimes will chase you, so just kill them. Makes it easier. And then we're just gonna keep going. This guy can be annoying sometimes, so we're just gonna kill him instead of running through. Then we can go upstairs. It's gonna be a guy to our left. You can kill him or ignore him. And then I think we need 2 keys for this one. So we're gonna go up there, get the site of grace, and then we'll come back later because we have to do a duel, and it will get us a talisman that will boost our Ashes of War. It's a pretty good talisman, so we'll come back for it later. Now we just make our way back down. Kinda got lost. Forgot we're supposed to go down the stairs. But yeah, so we go back, take a right, well, left. And then there's a talisman here that boosts physical absorption. So that means we'll take less physical damage if we use it. And here, it's a pretty tough guy, but we can just skip him, go right here. He will try to follow us, but we could just rest at the grace just to be sure he doesn't come down. And then the birds, we can usually take him out with a spell from up here. I moved and I fell down. Yeah, try to fight him from a distance, one at a time, because they are pretty aggressive. And I don't know, I just kept getting hit by this lightning. So there is more birds. I think there's 3 more we need to defeat before we face the dragon. Once we beat this bird, we can make our way there to the dragon. Just avoid the lightning. And I found out you can't fight him from over here. You actually have to go up there and stay close to him. But I had never seen this before. He actually just disappeared. So I was confused what was going on. I thought he was gonna pop back up. So it's okay. Um, the item we need is back there. That's for the Somber Stone weapons for a +10. I actually decide to quit out and see if it comes back. And it does. But then it disappears again. So I decide to just move on. So I think you just have to be close to him, or else he'll run away. But I hadn't seen that before, and he usually dies pretty quickly, especially when I'm playing as a magician or a wizard. And here, there's a couple guys on the ground. You can kill them all, or you can just kill this guy right here. And then there's that guy that throws electricity, and then there's one to the right, it's right behind us. There's a Somber Stone number 7 over here. And then here, you can just run through before he gets over here, or else he starts throwing like boomerangs. And sometimes that will throw you off. Behind this guy, there's another ball bearing. I think it's for the smithing stones. Be careful though, there's lightning guys and this guy. And then we'll make it to the next side of Grace through this elevator. And this is right before another boss fight, but we'll do that in another video, probably the next video. For now, I'm gonna go get the spell I forgot to get. It's not really required, but it has its uses. There's actually 2, but one has a better, or 2 better alternatives. I'll probably get those at a different video.
Oh, very well. Heresy, all thing.
And then we can go see EG, and we can upgrade our Dark Moon Blade or Greatsword. And that will be it for this video.
Something.
So I'll see you next time.